Yo guys, it's Brit, and I'm just having a really wonderful day. I wanted to pop on here and share with you guys how to love your life all the time, okay? Not just when you're on vacation. And this is what inspired this live stream, is I just realized, I got back from New York yesterday, and oh my god, I love New York so much. But I've actually had just as much fun today at home, just doing all my regular home shit, and you can watch on my Instagram stories all the stuff I've done today. And it's just pretty normal shit that I do all the time, but I've actually had just as much freaking fun doing all that stuff than I did when I was in New York. And don't get me wrong, I love New York, and I'm definitely gonna go back lots, but I just realized that it's never, and I mean, I've known this for a long time, but it's never actually what you're doing. It's who you're being and, how you're being while you're doing it, right? And so it doesn't really matter what you do, and this is what can help you start to love all of your life right now, even if not everything in your life is exactly as you want it to be. You can start enjoying your life now once you realize that it's never really the stuff that you're doing or who you're doing it with or whatever. It's you, and it's how you're being as you do all of these things. And that's what I realized today. I enjoy life so much more than most people that I see around me. Hi. I'm just out by my place right now. There's this little water area, and sometimes there's ducks and stuff. Supposedly there's a beaver in there. Some guy told me that, but I think he's fucking full of shit. I've never seen a beaver in here. But anyways, I'm just out enjoying the nature. And yeah, I really wanted to spread this message to you, because this is really how you start to love your life and love all of it, is you realize that you already love your life, okay? And it's not really about the vacations, it's not about the money, it's not about the lover, it's about you. And as soon as you start loving the fuck out of your life prior to having any of that stuff, that's when you start to get all of it. And that's what I'm experiencing right now, you guys. I've really just had the trip of my dreams in New York. My New York trip was literally the best time of my life. It was literally from a dream. I met my favorite person in the entire world, Katrina Root, and we actually hung out together, and she rocked my soul into a new dimension. And I got to see the city that I always wanted to go to my entire life, and I'd never been. I just got back from New York. And now I'm back, and I've had the most wonderful day just enjoying all the little things. I went tanning, I bought this dress, I had a foot massage, I did an amazing live training for my Joy of Living VIPs, which, by the way, you can access right now. You can join the Joy of Living VIP group. The doors are open. This is my $69 a month membership group where I share live trainings, hypnosises, we talk astrology in there, I give you coaching in the group. It's an amazing community of fucking awesome souls, and it is open for enrollment now, so message me if you want the link for that. And you do. If you want more joy in your life and you want to learn how to actually fall in love with your life, that's actually your first step, is join the Joy of Living VIP group. And just be in my energy, because honestly, you guys, I started loving my life and falling in love with my life and falling in love before I was actually in love. You guys have no idea how many times I just listened to love songs. And I made a Facebook status, I'm so in love. There was no man in sight. He was not around. And he is now. And you know why he is? Because I fucking declared it. Okay? I declared it before it was real. I started saying, and I shared this on the training that I did today in my Joy of Living VIP group, which, by the way, you should fucking join. But I shared this today, how about a year ago I started to talk about manifesting your dream life. And I started to just state how I was living my dream life. And when I look back on it now, there were many things in my life that were not ideal. There were relationships that weren't really good. People treating me not really the way that I wanted to be treated. I wasn't really doing a whole hell of a lot of different stuff. But I started to declare, I'm living my dream life. I'm living my dream life. And there were some things that were quite good, but it wasn't at all actually my dream life. But I started to say it before it was real. And now I can honestly say, you guys, I am actually living my dream life. Like, this New York trip was my dream. This soulmate man that I've manifested is my dream. The way that I feel, like how beautiful I feel. I used to feel so ugly all the time. Now I feel like I'm hot as shit. And just the way, like the person that I am, like, is the person I always wanted to be. But I declared that prior to it actually being real, you guys. And that's how to fall in love with your life, is to start saying, I am in love with my life. I'm in love with my life. I'm in love with my life. Even when you're currently not. Like, God, I don't know how many times I said, I'm so in love, I'm so in love, I'm so in love, like in regards to a relationship sense. And I wasn't. There was no one in sight. I was still stuck on my ex for like fucking 3 years, and he had already moved on. But I just kept saying, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. And now it's really happening, you guys. We're going out tonight. He's taking me out for dinner. I'm really excited. But I mean, I was feeling that before that even happened, right? Like, so that's what I really want to drive home into your skull. And I know I've said it a bunch of times already. It's the feeling first and then the manifestation in your life. Okay? Colin says, screw my life, I'm in love with your energy. So Colin, if you are in love with my energy, you know what that means. That something, whatever it is about my energy that you love, is contained within you. Okay? And you absolutely have the power, the same powers as me, to access it. Okay? So whatever you love about my life or my energy is latent within you. Okay? And actually, I'm really glad you said that. And all of you, I want you to know that whenever you look at someone else and you think, oh, I really love their energy, or I really would want that, know that it is within you as well. And as soon as you can stop putting people on a pedestal and worshiping them and seeing them as separate from you, that's when all of these things will start to manifest in your life too, right? We don't love in others what is not contained within us, right? That's one of my quotes that I've been saying forever, is you are what you love in others, okay? So I really want you to know that. And in knowing that, you will feel such worthiness and such a groundedness in who you really are, right? Like when you look at other people that you love and adore, and you know that, everything that is inherent within them that you love and adore is within you. And actually, you wouldn't even be able to see it in them if it wasn't within you. Okay? And that's another way to fall in love with your life too, is by noticing that everything that you see outside of you that you love is you. And if that doesn't make you love you, I don't know what will. Your soul, perhaps. Your own soul. So that is how to fall in love with your life. You have to start saying that you're in love with it already before you even are. You have to start saying that you're in love before the person shows up. You have to declare what it is that you want to feel before you actually feel it. There's this guy on my Facebook right now. His name is David something. But every single day, he talks about the power of words. And every day he does a status that says, I feel good. I forget his last name. But every single day he does a status that says, I feel good. And the reason why he does that is because he knows the power of your words. So if you want something, if you want to be in love with your life, start right freaking now and say, I am in love with my life. And allow that sentence to really drop into your heart and just say it. I am in love with my life. Feel it. I am in love with my life. I'm in love with my life. And do this repeatedly. And keep doing it. Go away, baby. And keep doing it until you actually are in love with your life. So, there's no time limit. You just do it until it's done. right? One of my favorite quotes that is actually my own quote, I think, is there's no such thing as failure if you don't give up until it's done. Okay? So that's how it works with the power of creating your state, is you just keep declaring it. You just keep manifesting it until it freaking is. So there's no way to fail at this, right? You just keep going forever. It might take a month. It might even take a year. It might take 10 years. But you don't stop until it's done. And actually, it shouldn't take, unless you have so many blocks that you keep allowing airtime, it shouldn't take longer than like 6 months of declaring and declaring. And like I said, like last year, I started to feel like I was living my dream life, when actually there was a lot of things that were not my dream life yet. But I started to feel like I was living my dream life. And now I am. And I'm like, oh, the feeling preceded the state. That's the answer to life. You should really watch this video again. So I'm going to get off here, and you should watch it again and just allow my energy to be downloaded into every cell of your being. So that's how good the shit was. And if you want more, and if you want access to my Manifest Your Dream Life training and my Joy of Living VIP group, message me. There's also a past life hypnosis in there, and a few other trainings that are totally next level and awesome, and a lot of really good, awesome stuff. And you also get coaching support with me in the group. All of this for only $69 a month. So message me if you want the link to get in on that. I would love to have you a part of my joyful community, of course, if it's aligned at a soul level. And if you're feeling like it is, then it is. And you must follow soul. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to go get some groceries and then get ready for my date tonight. And I just really want to leave you with this, knowing that as you start to declare that you're in love with your life, and you don't stop until you actually are, you have no choice but to get there. Really. That's it. So message me about the Joy of Living VIP group. It is open right now, but it's not going to be open forever. And I love you guys. Remember, you came for the joy of living. Bye.